Welcome to Forward Not Fetal, my daily vlog that I haven't been vlogging so much on. But this is the start of season 2. I've decided to break it up a little bit because, well, that's what I needed to do. I kind of recorded an epilogue for season 1, and I guess I should get that up online at some point. I'm working on it, but I'm also just trying to not get bogged down because, again, forward not fetal. So I'm trying to aim ever forward instead of going into the fetal position. And what I've decided to do for November is write every day. November is also National Novel Writing Month, NaNoWriMo. And I've decided that Flora Dare needs to get her butt in gear and start writing because I've actually had some stories in my head, which is very exciting. I have plotted a little bit out. And so for the next 30 days, I'm going to vlog about writing and trying to do NaNoWriMo and trying to get back into the groove of writing after not having written for like a year and a half, maybe 2, way longer than I like to figure out. But it's been a minute, and it's been hard because between the kid who is actively not napping right now, but he's not unhappy, so I'm just gonna kind of let him pace and be a reasonably happy kid because sometimes that's what you gotta do. And with last night being Halloween and my birthday, and my parents were here, they left this morning, and so his schedule is just his schedule is broken, and so he's like a little tired, cranky baby. Except he's not really cranky, he's not a very cranky baby, but I'm rambling as I enjoy. So I'm gonna just kind of do like a little summary of what my plan is. I have been doing some fun stuff with Celia Kyle, who is amazing, and if you like paranormal romance, you should already know who she is, and if you don't, you should figure it out because she's pretty amazing, and I love her, and she's a dear, dear friend of mine. And one of the things I've been kind of we've been doing some parallel play on and like just being involved in being all up in each other's business. But she's doing Read, Write, Hustle, which is helping people launch themselves as authors and how to like the business of being an author, which can be really complicated. And it's easy to be like, well, and then just sell your book and you'll do fine. Because it's like, well, what are the 10,000 steps? And it can be really hard to explain when you're like, well, I've been doing it for 5 years, and the stuff that I think is just things that you know are actually complicated. Like there's actually a lot involved in it. And so she has a really amazing roadmap that I think is live now. We'll talk about that later because I'm focusing on writing stuff right now and, you know, writing. But one of the things she has, if you sign up for her newsletter, she has some really awesome, like kind of NaNoWriMo every day, but I'm specifically printed out November sheet, which is a word tracker. Don't know if that will show up. Anyway, it's super cute and cool, and it has an awesome quote, which I really like, so I'm going to read it. Writing a novel is like driving a car at night. You can only see as far as your headlights, but you can make the whole trip that way. E.L. Doctorow, who's a sci-fi writer for anyone who's not familiar. And I get really bogged down personally in what's past the day's writing. And I'll get caught up in my head, and the next thing you know, I've been spinning my wheels and I haven't written anything. And some of it is fear-based, fear of success, fear of failure, fear of embarrassing myself. And I do have ADHD, so sometimes my brain is not very cooperative with me. It's kind of wanting to do its own thing, and I am being treated for it. I do coaching stuff. There's a lot of things you can do, but at its core, it's an executive function, and sometimes prioritizing things is really hard. So I kind of made the decision for myself and have been kind of reminding myself, November is about writing. We will be writing in November. I am writing every day in November. I'm doing this vlog as a way to be accountable so people can be like, you're writing? Because I need to. I want to, more importantly. It's something I want to do. I have stories in my head and I'm ready. And so it's really hard to start new habits. So today I'm starting the new habit of writing every day. I have no idea what it's going to look like in actuality with the business of having a kid that I have to take care of and do stuff with. And a lot of it's a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be. And, you know, dealing with my own mental health, which involves depression and anxiety. And sometimes the depression can make it really hard to leave the house, which is not super healthy either, and not healthy for the kids. So there's a lot of battling. But I'm prioritizing in November 2018 writing every day. And I hope that if there's anyone who happens to be watching this who is on the fence, start today. If you see this in 3 days, start today. It doesn't really matter what day it is, just start. Open your file and start. Even if all you do is 15 minutes a day, if this is a thing you want to do, I believe that you can do it. I believe that I can do it. And I will probably have some vlogs where I am feeling really bad and sorry for myself. And I'm going to try and be as honest as possible about when that happens, because it happens. Like, sometimes writing is, you hit a moment where you're like, everything I have done is garbage. Is this words, or is this just like scrawls of a toddler on paper? You never know. So I will have my handy daily tracking sheet, which you can totally get one of at readwritehustle.com, which is Celia Kyle's awesome entrepreneurial site to kind of keep yourself going. She's got some really amazing stuff planned for it, and it's super exciting, but I'm going to let her share all about that. I'll probably be sharing other stuff because she's got a series Bible, like all kinds of stuff that's super helpful for keeping track of like what the heck you're doing. And I need all the help I can get. And she's really into planners, and I want to be, and I get really nervous around them, but okay, technically I helped make some of the stickers, so I'm totally bragging on myself, but there's some really fun like little stickers if you're into planning. But I'm hopeful to do, like, that's the kind of thing that kind of gives me a little excitement. Anyway, so if you sign up for her newsletter, you'll get actually dated, I think it's like the next year up until the end of 2019, an awesome tracking sheet. And I find that kind of thing super helpful. I love it. I will put a link in the description below, and this is going to be on NaNoWriMo. This is NaNoWriMo. I'm doing this. This vlog that is being recorded will be on my YouTube channel as season 2 of Forward Not Fetal, and my goal is I'm going to finish 3 at least 15,000 word paranormal novellas in November. I'll probably need all of December to get like editing and stuff done, but with the goal of publishing in January, February, March. Actually, no, I am going to. And I hope that you will come on this journey with me, and that I'm not too bonkers even if I look a little crazy haired, and it's going to be a thing. I'm excited. I'll see you tomorrow and report with how I did today. Hopefully I'll be telling you that I wrote all the words and I'm done. It could happen. Have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow.